been in my head and I hate it. That's been all over my Instagram feed. It's not damaged, it's fine. It's fine. It's been a long time since I've done any Sonic content on my channel. My last video was like 7 months ago when I rearranged all of this, and since then the collection has grown a lot bigger. I'm here with an unboxing video, so I wanted to do something a little bit different as my sort of like second installment of like making Sonic content. I wanted to do an unboxing, and I have something very special to unbox today. I have 2 packages. If you haven't been on the internet as of recently, or if you've been having your head under the rock for the past month, you would know that Sonic Squishmallows are now a thing. They're here. I got these from Australia, and as of right now, they are only available in Australia because Australia got the first release of these Squishmallows, and I think they're now starting to hit the US, but they're not on like the shelves of Target or Walmart, for instance. They're just online as of right now, but they're not in the UK. Me and a few other people are like a handful of people who actually have these. There's a story behind all of this because I spent like a solid week investigating where these were from, how to get them, when were they gonna come to the UK or the US, you know, like all that jazz. So let me break it down for you, the experience I had trying to locate these. If you don't want to hear the explanation, you can skip ahead in the video. I will put a timestamp like somewhere here if you don't want to listen, and if you just want to get straight into the unboxing. December 7th of 2022 was when I first heard about them. I think it was roughly around beginning of December last year that these Squishmallows started to be revealed. There was only a fair few photos of them, but this was the first photo that I was shown by Orange Hedgehog. Now, this photo is by Sonic9988 on Instagram, and I did have a conversation with them about the Squishmallows and how they were able to get them, but for some reason I can't seem to find that DM. The DMs seem to be gone, their account seems to be gone, so I don't know what happened to them, but they showed me their Squishmallows, they told me everything I needed to know, the fact that they were only available in Australia at the time. And they also sent me this lovely photo of their Shadow Squish, which I thought was rather cute and funny. So Australia got the first release of these Squishmallows because they were nowhere to be seen but in Australia. And this photo started circulating the internet, which you can actually physically see the Squishmallows on a shop shelf, and this kind of further concreted the fact that they were being sold but just not around the world. This is in a shop called the Big W, and to put it in like British terms, the Big W is like the Australian equivalent to B&M. I spent a solid week investigating these Squishmallows and to see where I could find them, if they were available for shipping and all that jazz. I went on the Big W site and saw that they did not do international shipping, but the listing was there. And I thought to myself, okay, cool, they're real. Like, because a lot of people didn't think they were real. A lot of people thought they were like photoshopped or they were fake. Also, EB Games, which is an Australian site as well, also listed them as well. So there were 2 sites that were, you know, that listed these Squishmallows. Unfortunately, none of them did international shipping. I was a bit stuck because I was desperate for these Squishmallows, and fun fact, I had actually intended to make my own Squishmallows because like before then I had drawn my own designs for the Squishmallows. This has never seen the light of day until now. These were my designs, and I'm so glad I didn't make them because they would have been so shit. Kelly Toys had answered my prayers. In Australia, these Squishmallows were priced round about 20 AUD per squish, which was like, I think £15? I'm not sure, like 11, £15, which is pretty cheap considering, you know, that the Squishmallow market has a very like elitist community going around it. It was actually cheaper for me to try and get them imported from Australia to the UK rather than waiting until they hit the UK, because inflation was just gonna go whoop, you know, as soon as those Squishmallows hit the Western world. I took to Facebook. I was that desperate, I took to Facebook. I wrote a post in a Sonic collection page on Facebook and asked for help because I was like, hi guys, sort of thing, you know, I'm pretty desperate for these, I'm a British gal, could you like help me out? If not, then, you know, that's fine, because I wasn't expecting to get help. And so one person by the name of Flareon messaged me and they got me Sonic Tails and Shadow, which are in here. My friend Luna got me Knuckles. So Knuckles actually came from like a different person, whereas this package came from Flareon. Before we get into this video, whoa, don't drop it! I just want to say a huge thank you to Flareon and my friend Luna for helping me acquire these Squishmallows. Without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to get them and I would be very sad. So I just want to give a huge thank you and a huge shout out to both of them because they helped me out a ton. That's the story of how I acquired the Squishmallows. They're not in the UK as of yet. I know a lot of people are going to be asking me this and I keep repeating myself, but they are not in the UK as of now. Now being what day is it? The 7th of January 2003, these are not in the UK yet. They're just starting to get into the US, but they're not on shelves as far as I'm aware. You can only get them in Australia if you want them imported, like from there to the UK. I should also mention as well that Orange Hedgehog was a big help in this as well, because like Orange Hedgehog was the first person to tell me about the Squishmallows, and Orange Hedgehog helped me with tracking them down and everything. So I love you, Orange, you're amazing. Anyway, I've been dick teasing this video for a long time, so let's get on with it. Okay, right, we have a very peculiar setup going on because I've got one camera over here and then I've got a camera up there recording over my shoulder, so you can see like as I'm opening it. Depending how much memory my Canon has, I don't know if it's going to capture the whole thing, but we'll see. Alright then, so we'll start by this one. So this one was from Luna. This is Knuckles, so I know who is in this one. And so, like I said, Knuckles came from like a different seller, not from Flareon. So this is wrapped very well. Can I just say, how do I get in? I should have brought scissors with me, shouldn't I? Yeah, hang on, let me just go and get some scissors because I'm stupid. Jesus. I should have thought about it. I should have thought about this before starting. I'm going to try and open it without cutting into him by accident. If you haven't seen Orange Hedgehog do their video, then I suggest you go watch it, because they do a good review on their Squishmallows and they show like the whole set and what it feels like and everything, and they're just a good YouTuber in general. So I highly recommend following Orange Hedgehog if you haven't already. Okay guys, can you see? Yeah, you can see. Oh my god, he's cute! Oh, this is better than the design I had. Wow! Oh my god, he's so soft. Can you see? Can you see the baby? The baby? He's so soft! There's this like weird texture about them that it's like, that makes them squishy. I can't, like, this is like the softest Squishmallow I've ever had. But that's Knuckles. That's the back of him. That's his like dreadlocks. And then the tag, I don't know if you can see. I might have to come closer. There we go. I didn't realise that the Squishmallows were actually owned by Kelly Toys. Because I thought Squishmallows were kind of like their own company. And like, you know, their own sort of brand name. But no. It wasn't until I got these that I realised that the Squishmallows were owned by a different company, by a different name. Right, so that's Knuckles. And then on to the main event. I'm trying not to lean too much forward. Oh, okay. My boy! My boy! Look at him! He's a bit crinkled, hang on. Just fluff him up a little bit. He's so cute. Look, I've even got my shadow top on. That's awesome! I've been anticipating Shadow for a long time. Oh, wait, where's his tag? Oh dear, he doesn't have a tag. Oh no! I thought his tag had fallen off. Actually, I think Flareon did warn me that Shadow didn't have a tag. I might have to look for our DMs. But it doesn't matter, you know, they're Squishmallows either way. They have like the tag on the butt saying Squishmallow, so I don't necessarily need like the tag that's connected to them. My baby. Baby. My two favorite boys right here. My two favorite boys. Favorite boys. And then we have Tails. Tails! Oh, he's cute! Oh my god! Oh, I love his two tails. Look what they've done with it. I like the way his two tails are. Because they've actually stitched them on his body just here. I like that. I like it when they do that. It makes it nice and neat. Oh, we got a bit of a I like his little quiff. Normally on Tails plushies, they normally just like get a bit of felt and just like plop on his hair, which is the same sort of principle here, but this one feels as soft as the Squishmallow and it actually fits him. Unlike most Tails plushies where it just looks so out of place, whereas this one, I don't mind it, it fits him. He's like a sunflower. That's him, and you've got the tag that says Tails on there. And that's his two tails. I will show a close-up of these at the end, but so far so good. I adore them. Oh wait, I didn't do baby. Baby. And then lastly, we have Sonic! Sonic! Wait, you need a bit of plumping. There you go. They've been squished in there for like a week. No wonder. They're no wonder they're a bit flat because they haven't been able to breathe. Wait. The boys, wait, I can't angle it. The boys, the boyfriends. Sonic is pretty much similar to Shadow. Like, he's very similar. Very similar. I wouldn't be surprised if they use the same template for Sonic and Shadow. But that is him. That is the best boy. And then you've got the tag. Shadow's the only one in my pack that doesn't have a tag. And that's okay. Like I said, I don't mind if they don't have tags. Oh my god, I am like I'm so, wait, let me try and like... Wait! My children! I love you all. You're so cute. I'm gonna stay like this forever. It's so hard to gather them all in your arms because they're like so soft and squishy. Juggling them is hard. Come on, guys, please cooperate with me. I am extremely happy with these Squishmallows. I was not expecting them to look so good because sometimes with like Sonic stuff, when they have like a collaboration with somebody else or they try and adapt the Sonic style to other characters, like the Hello Kitty Sanrio collaboration a few years ago, when they try and like mesh the two together, sometimes it doesn't work, and I was afraid that with the Squishmallows it wouldn't work. But they've managed to, I say they as in Kelly Toys, Kelly Toys have managed to capture the characters in a squish, and honestly, it's the most adorable thing ever. I like what they've done with Shadow, that he hasn't got a smile, that he's grumpy, and I really like what they did with the quills. I like how they've adapted the characteristics of the characters, like Tails with his two tails. I've never been a Squishmallow collector, but you know me, anything with Sonic's name and face on it, I'm there. I'm your girl. I will investigate it. If I really want it, I will investigate it until I drop dead. So until my dying breath, I will find out where to find something if I really want it. And that's what I did with these Squishmallows. That's all there is for the unboxing video. I hope this turns out okay in editing. Post-edit G will experience that in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want more unboxing videos such as like this one, similar to this, with other Sonic stuff that I get, please let me know. I would love to know your thoughts. And if you don't want to see another unboxing video like this again, then again, tell me and I shan't do it. So if you want to subscribe, that is fine. If you don't, it's completely chill. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.